Hi everybody, it's Corinne here from On Shop Up Paper, the paper shop, and we're going to film a video today on how to put the Anne invitation together. It's one of our most popular ones, so I'm going to start now. I just want to introduce myself. Kira, my daughter who's doing the filming, is going to be pointing it here, so you probably won't see me again, so just wanted to say hi. Hi. Okay, so here is, when you get your kit, you'll get one piece of everything extra in here to practice on. So that's what I'm opening. I'm opening what you would get. You would get all the bits and pieces so that you need. And just keep in mind that, you know, when you open it up, this is all a template. So take that then and use it, you know, you pull your lace out of the kit and make sure you use it to cut all your lengths. Always make sure you have one of these left so you don't have to measure again. The same thing with the twine, you know, take your twine out, cut a piece of it, and your twine will come in a big thing like that, and so you always have another piece. And this is a perforated tag, the one that hangs down on the invitation. The way you get these apart is very simple, just fold them back and forth, and the more you fold them, the easier they tear. Do you see that? So just keep doing that a few times and just tear it off. I mean, the edges are meant to be a little bit shaggy, but you don't want to tear, you know, rip them. So just be, you know, a little bit careful. And you can do that one night while you're sitting watching TV. And that brings me to my next point. Don't try to do these all in one night. You know, just say I'm going to do 10 tonight, or I'm going to put I'm going to mount them all first, or, you know, just do a few at a time. It's much easier that way. So here's your 3-layer invitation. This one happens to be a gray middle layer. So first what you want to do is mount that middle layer, that gray middle layer, to the brown craft card in the background. So cut your tape. What you're going to do is take your double-sided tape. It doesn't have to be edge to edge. Just keep that in mind because, you know, you're not going to be hanging from it by a bridge or something. You just want it to be good enough to hold the paper in place. So just put that on there like so. I've got some pre-cut here, which I'm going to cool off the table. So put those like so. You see how I have gaps there? It doesn't matter if it's edge to edge. It isn't going to make any difference. Okay, so then you just peel those. Get a spot where it's easy to pick up. Peel them off. It's good to have some nails. Mine are pretty shot because I work with paper and it dries them out, and it's very hard for me to keep any kind of decent nails. I work with glue and ink and paper, and it's a mess. I don't know, that one just isn't happy, so I'm just going to get a different piece here. Unhappy tape. Don't want any unhappy tape. Okay, here's another little piece. I'm just going to trim that off. Okay, so what you do then, okay, so when you're mounting it, this is the most important part. Everything else is pretty easy, and this is easy too. It's just that you want to be careful. You can't see all 4 edges kind of at once. It's very hard to see that. You know, don't actually stick it down. Just kind of say, okay, this... Try to get that side, and that side, you know, the brown showing through the gray to be kind of even on all 4 sides. About the same distance on all 4 sides, from the gray paper to the brown paper. So that looks pretty good. So then push it down. And there you go. You know, this is a dinky bit wider than that. No one's going to notice that. No one's going to say, oh my, that wasn't straight. I'm not going to that wedding. Kira, would you go to a wedding if somebody had that not right?
Absolutely not.
No, we wouldn't go near that person, would we? That's
No
the
way.
first thing we'd notice is, oh, and that's it. We wouldn't go. So, in other words, that's not going to happen, so don't worry about it. Okay, so let's put some more tape. I thought I had some pieces cut ahead of time, but, you know, I never have what I think I have. But anyway, we're all having fun. So this is, you know, you could have, if you're doing this with a friend, have them be cutting this, you put it down, somebody else peels it, somebody else mounts it. Or you can just do it yourself, but like I said, don't try to do more than 10 at a time, because 10 a night for 10 days and then you'll have 100 invitations. Because if you try to sit here, I mean, even I don't do that, as many invitations as I work on. I'll do, you know, 20 of one couples invitations, and then I'll move on to do 20 of another because they're at a different stage, so I'm not doing the same exact job all the time. Okay, now we're putting the top layer on, and again, the same thing. Just look at it and say, yeah, those all 4 look good. They look like they're the right distance. Set it down, and then push it, and there you go. You've got your 3-layer invitation. Now the next step is to take your lace and put it right between the bride's name or the first partner's name and the writing that says that the marriage of their daughter. This happens to be a parent inviting. And I recommend, now you can do this with a bit of glue, super glue or something, but get a hot glue gun. They're so easy. It's just a little dot of glue, like so, a dinky little dot, and just hold it down for a second until it's secure. It just takes a minute for it to dry, a few seconds. And it doesn't, again, you're going to be putting twine around that, but it's much easier if you have a hot glue gun. And we sell them on our website. They don't cost that much. And you won't have to pay shipping if you order it at the same time as your invitations, because the shipping is a flat fee. So go ahead and put one of those in your cart. I recommend it. You don't have to, but like I said, you could use some kind of little super glue or something to hold that lace on. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm lining up the twine, do you see, so that it's even when it hangs down. And there's kind of a little ridge to follow in this, so you can get it.
You're not even in the camera.
Not even in the camera. There's kind of a ridge to follow down there, so you can get it right in the middle. So once you have it right in the middle, just go ahead, and you're not tying a knot, but you're doing the first stage. So you're just simply holding it like this, just like if you were wrapping a package. So hold it, put on your tag. Actually, you don't have to hold it because I have to let go anyway, because I forgot about the rose. So you're going to put a little rose on here, but it's nice when the edges are curly, so you can use like a bamboo skewer or even a little, this is a little manicure stick. They work well. You could use a pencil or a pin as well, but I like them a little bit smaller. So just take your rose and kind of twist it around so that it, and pull, I always pull that last bit up together just so that it's not, the pokey part is not sticking out. And then you can kind of pull it apart a little bit if you want. Okay, so back to the invitation. So just hold it down with your finger like so. And when you're tying this tag, always tie it at the top, this top edge here. Don't have it off to there. Don't have it off to there, because what will happen is it'll tie like that down in front of your wording. It's nice if everything just hangs down straight. So go ahead and hold it, like I said, wrapping a package, put your little rose on there. Now you can tie your knot. Well, it's not even a knot, you're just tying it one more time. So you get it like so, and I'll show you what to do with that rose in a minute. And then just the stem of the rose, bunny ear bows. The reason why I do the bunny ears rather than, wrap it around like you do when you're tying a shoe, is because you have a chance then to manipulate the twine to make it go down, hang down nicely, straight in front of the invitation. So 1 bunny ear, 2 bunny ears. You see that? We have bunny ears. Bunny, bunny. Hi, my name is Victor Bunny. Okay, my daughter says I'm lame. And then tie your bunny ear. You can move your twine down before you pull it tight, and then pull it tight. Okay, then you can take and adjust it. Adjust your bow to be the size that you want it to be. I kind of like these a little bit small, not too big. Okay, and then the rose stem, bend it like this, kind of like this, like towards the actual invitation, and that way it won't be sticking up that way. Okay, and then take and just trim your edges. I never trim them exactly the same. I might go one a little bit longer than the other. So there you have it. That's the invitation. Okay, you're going to do the exact same thing with the RSVP card. We'll do that quickly. As quick as I can, since I didn't get my tape cut ahead of time. But what we're going to do is we're going to put 4 strips. Again, it doesn't have to be edge to edge. It doesn't have to be that, secure. You want it to be secure that it won't fall off, but you don't have to have it within an inch of its life. Just... Okay, so then peel it off again. Peel. 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 And these are a little bit easier because you can see all 4 sides fairly easily. So I'm just going to make sure that all the brown edge showing through is even on all 4 sides. And that looks about right there. Okay, so push it down. Then do the same thing with your top layer. I hope if I have these pre-cut, I should probably do that for the next video. But this is my first one, by the way, so you guys are my guinea pigs, you have to put up with me. Okay, and the reason why I'm having you, even though, I could just say do these just like you did the invitation, is because I want to show you how to package it and put it in the envelope and what looks best and some ideas. Okay, so this is really easy to get the white, the kind of cream colored paper with the gray. So that looks good. So now you have your little invitation, your RSVP card. Of course, your RSVP envelopes are printed. So what I would do with that is put that, like so, and slide it right in there. And it's like a little package then, and that's just lovely. And then go ahead and put it in your envelope. So don't worry about that rose sticking up a little bit. I would just smush it down because it's, doesn't matter. You might even want to put that in this way. I don't think it makes any difference at all. Whatever makes you happy. And then use a bit of glue, some more hot glue maybe, or even just the old-fashioned way. Lick that or use a sponge.